for in the offline meta was like, whereas everybody else seemed to have at least like one or two people that were their rivals that they really didn't want to run into in bracket. I don't think you could ever really identify that one person who Cake like really didn't want to see in his path.
There was a couple people that had beaten Cake, but none that were like,
exactly,
this is a block for him.
Right, not to that level of consistency, right? And I know it's only 2 in a row, right? I know it's only 2 in a row, but it's just, this is the kind of thing, I think it speaks to Cake's level of dominance that we see that and we're like, yo, this is a big deal. But
there's a lot of people that it would not be a big deal if someone just, okay, they've won 2 sets on him, whatever.
But once again,
2 sets on Cake, 2 sets on Cake, now we're talking.
Loser's Cake is a different animal, so we'll be seeing more of him as we keep going. We've got one last winners quarters match, I believe, for you here. This is going to be ZeeBee and MattyIce. So yeah, the winner going to be heading up to winners semis top 8. But yeah, they still. Yep, MattyIce did send Penguin to losers earlier. So yeah, hell of a run for him already.
There's some sharks in the water right now. Losers bracket is dumb. Holy crap.
Yeah, and Penguin's not even in it anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Penguin's not even in losers bracket, but you've got Flary, you've got Zaro, you've got Cake. Oh my god.
So here we go. Crag and Raster. This is a matchup that, I think has always been pretty heavily in Raster favor. That said, it is much tougher for the Raster to really be that oppressive online because it's a lot harder to react to the Krag's DI. So, and the fact that Krag's raw power can really be a problem for a character as light as Raster does give ZeeBee and any other Krags who'd be playing this matchup at least something to kind of equalize the playing field. But yeah, Matty is showing here just like how big of an advantage that Raster has in neutral in this matchup. Great tech though. ZeeBee really excellent at using the pillars on the walls and the ledge dashes and all that, but not going to help him too much here. He's already down stock to Matty.
Well, and I think a big thing to note there was 2 different big combos that started from parry. And if Matty has a read on ZeeBee right away, that could lead to a lot of problems. There's another one.
Yep, when he parries the second spike, that's one that as the Krag main you kind of just accept that because they don't have enough time to do much of a punish off that. But yeah, ZeeBee's gonna have to be careful with the down Bs because he's being a little bit obvious with his Waveland down Bs off the top platform.
And now that's 2 different forward strongs also just totally whiffed. He seems a little anxious trying to get this kill.
Well, it's also a matter of sometimes you just have to.
You have to swing
to beat. You have to bait Raster in to your space, and one of the ways to do that is with a laggy move from a distance that feels unpunishable. Man, it's really hard to actually do that against this character.
Say if that's the goal. Unfortunately, it's been 2 in a row that were for sure punished. Dude, that up air at the ledge. That's the ZeeBee special.
A lot of these down Bs, I don't even think they're necessarily supposed to be in places where Matty will hit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a parry, but yeah. Okay, ZeeBee finding another up air off the back on the side, but it's those little interactions where you catch that dash attack at low percent and Raster doesn't quite go flying far enough to get out of the combo. One of the things that I think makes this matchup tough for Krag is when Raster gets around 90, it starts becoming hard to confirm kills. Just because he's so light. And it's really hard to hit Raster with your strong kill moves raw. I think this is true for most of the cast, but especially for Krag. And so let's see if ZeeBee can actually find a kill here, or just forward smash,
whatever works. The pillar.
Yeah, it's really hard to hit that frame 28. Yeah, whatever. He's just gonna do it.
Oh, he's got the rock.
Yeah. God, that was good. He didn't actually. It was a good adaptation from Matty. He didn't hit him with an option that would actually force him to peck the wall. Too high percent for that dash attack to confirm though. Ooh, I love that.
God, what does confirm at 220? I can't think of a whole lot of moves.
I'm sure Raster has something, but
and Raster's just kind of fast enough that makes something happen.
And I love
236 though, 240.
The jab out of the slipstream is such an important option. You have to keep that character honest after he does that. Because you're barely in an hit zone at all after you get hit by the slipstream. Oh, yeah.
Let me see a 260. I need a 260.
Nope, you only get
Nope, not yet.
Oh,
270.
geez,
I need a 280. Come on, just what can we get to now? 290. Can we get to 300 in a competitive set?
AGI
We
drawing
cannot.
on the bear. All right.
All right. I really wanted 300.
The thing is,
was-
like, Matty's not in an awful position here.
No, he's not. But that was like the equivalent of 3
Great
stocks
parry.
of damage.
Once again, ZeeBee a little obvious with the wave land onto the top platform into the down special, and he ate all of this damage pretty much as a result of it. And again, same exact play.
Same exact play, same exact
Oh
parry.
yeah. Okay, so he's doing it with the rock behind him because he knows he can always tech. Interesting adaptation by Matty, and he almost had the hit that he wanted off the back air. Great up air though great up airs from ZeeBee. Yeah, it's always so awkward to know that up air is going to confirm from the like the low up air off the pillar down there. But like he wave landed very shortly after getting the actual hit on that first up air, so you got to be ready for the Crag to get up there again. He may be a heavy rock insect, whatever, but he's got some ups. So
ZeeBee
we got a game 2.
stole that game.
Yeah, he did, and Matty's gonna counterpick him here to Endless Abyss. Yeah, and it's gonna make some of those follow-ups, like the one that we saw there at the end of the game, a little less potent. Like, even though ZeeBee didn't directly use a platform there, like the fact that he could have up smashed the low platform just made it even harder for MattyIce.
Held in every single hit and then tornadoed. That was like 5 forward airs in a row.
Matty out here making a point after dropping game 1. Okay. Oh, and nice double.
ZeeBee's looking to make the same point.
I mean, that's kind of the nature of Final Destination S stages in most of these games, right? Like, every neutral exchange becomes that much like more critical because once you're in the air, it's so much harder to find a landing. I mean, especially against Raster when you've got that slipstream like this.
Oh yeah. Raster's already very fast in the slipstream. It just makes it terrifying. Matty's been doing the smart thing recently. Okay. I would say he's been doing the smart thing of sending the slipstream the other way, just because he knows he does not want to get a chance of that being parried. But when Craig's got a rock in his hand, go for it.
Some interesting conditioning there with the pillars too. We'll have to. I'm assuming ZeeBee is going to go back to doing them right on the wall after this, but you got to have that slight mix-up, or else you're just going to get put into the same exact readable text situation. Oh, but there's the forward strong, and that's a quick three stock from Matty.
Yeah, so it turns out that when ZeeBee doesn't have a stock where he lives to 280, he does die like a normal human.
Well, yeah, I mean, he also just didn't have the movement mix-ups that he was deploying on
absolutely
Tower of Heaven either. So, and yeah, lo and behold, we do have a couple of platforms here in the stage that we'll be going to for Game 3. Yeah, it's going to be Treetop Lodge here. Another decisive Game 3. Let's see who gets into winner's semis. Is it going to be Matty? Is it going to be ZeeBee? Oh, yeah, also definitely smartly picking the higher ceiling here is ZeeBee. After what happened to start that last one.
God, when you die at 60% after hit, not a great feeling when you're a heavy character.
ZeeBee is so good at spacing those down Bs on the platform so that the third spike, like he's really good at placing it so that the third spike is kind of ambiguous as to whether or not it's going to end up on the platform or on the floor below. Ooh, but he got caught with the DI on the up special. And that's a strong stock lead here for Matty.
Say, I know Matty wants to ride the momentum of the last game. The platforms are going to make it a little bit of a different story, but...
Yep, and the fact that the third spike didn't appear there kind of shook Matty up.
Now, I wonder if ZeeBee's intentionally deciding, like, I want this one to go off,
no,
he
definitely is, because if you really want to see, you need to watch the games where he's playing on Aramata.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah. No, you're right.
Because he's also using the spikes to force space where he can grab the rock for not exactly free, but close to free. Yep, and nice use of the spikes there to essentially force the fair to clear out the first stock. Okay, Nares. Ooh, yeah, good extension on the pillar. Getting that extra 10 frames off hitting the pillar. Oh!
Is it really
I thought
10
I
frames?
thought yeah, it is. For every hit extension in this game, it's 10 frames.
Okay.
So fair is usually a 5-frame active move. When you hit the pillar or the block, it becomes a 15-frame active move. It's kind of nutty, but like that's actually nothing compared to what you see in Smash. For example, if Wario wafts on the bike, that's active for like 9 frames.
Where you see someone like run into it like a full minute
exactly.
later.
So like, I that's one of the mechanical things that I really like about Rivals is the consistency there. So
I just didn't know it was a consistent 10. That's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, that was something I labbed a lot, back in like 2018. And he missed the tech off that, and he had the wrong DI.
Yeah,
well, he had the right DI for if he hit the tech, you know? So kind of a rough spot there. Takes the safe option with the Nair. I feel like he could have killed without Smash there, though.
Matty's at very
Let's see
high
if that comes back to
percent,
bite him. This last stock, last game.
definitely possible. Is Matty able to get something started there? Ooh, that was that ambiguous pillar you were talking about.
Exactly. And this is kind of the nature of Raster, is like, this is kill percent. We all know it. Oh, great. Yeah.
That up air!
That was such a great hitfall Nair with the Nair 3 hit there. It's such a good weight to catch the upper too. Excellent stuff from ZeeBee, despite the actual absolute watching that he took in game 2, the 3 stock. But you know, nobody's gonna remember that